How's it going? So not every day is as clean as I would like. So today, $614, 45 tickets, and $84.90 in commissions. I started out being really bad. I wasn't paying attention or anything like that. Woke up late, didn't have time to do pre-market research, so it's my fault. I traded BYND. I'm gonna start with that because that's the one that kind of screwed me up. But then I did recover, as you can see here, decently. Probably overtraded a bit. So BYND, it dropped. It was hanging around the 170-ish level on the 15-minute. You know, it was just trending one big trend downwards. And 5-minute. So basically what happened, I woke up, I saw this, and then I pretty much screwed up my trade from the get-go. I took too big of a size. I don't know why I did what I did. It was just bad trading. So let's go over here. So I pretty much screwed up. I took on the initially I took on the I think I took it on the long side, thinking it would go up. It dropped, and then I took it on the short side. It popped up, and I went long. So basically, this whole area here was a Christmas pattern, and I should not have taken it on the long side, the long side or the short side. And the reason for this is I should have waited, because if you look at the 15-minute, right, it's sitting right on this level here. So this is an area where this is the SMA. As it's coming down, it's going to bounce. I should have waited for a bit and then taken it on the short side, because this would be probably a retracement or whatnot. And yet I have to be cognizant of, you know, any type of shorts covering. 5-minute is even worse, because when I took the trade, it's sitting right on this SMA. So irrespective of which position I'm taking, I need to wait for some sort of confirmation, kind of like right here where the EMAs cross. So I basically got chopped up at this area, and then eventually I made my money back on the short side. So as you can see here on the 1-minute, I keep taking it long, and then it keeps dropping on me. But then finally, I basically set up myself, looked at it again, and there's this two strong SMAs here. The stock is extremely short. If you look at the 15-minute, it's basically one-way street down. It's continuing to move down. So at this level, I saw that I was holding this, and then I pretty much went short after I covered all the remaining messy positions I took. So I went short, it dropped, I covered here, and then I covered on the way back. And then I saw that I was trending along this EMA. When I bounced up, didn't break the EMA, went short again, especially when there's a level down here, previous day close. I dropped, and I continued to cover it, and then I basically kept repeating this. I went short, it dropped, I covered. So basically, I had a bunch of winning trades here to try to make up for the horrendous situation I had in the beginning. So I dug myself a big hole, simply because I was afraid, and also in a way hoping that this would rebound, but you know, number one is it was sitting on an SMA, which kind of on the longer term charts, which prevented it from falling, and at the same time, it's being capped up on here on the shorter time frame by more SMAs. So this area, I should have just waited to see where it's going to trend. Instead, I got chopped up. I was taking a short, and then I took a long, and then I had to get out. Horrible, but nonetheless, overall on this stock itself, I only lost $300. I recovered with 4 winning trades down here. So so that's that for BYND. And then for Kirkland KL, I only took it one way, which is a short before I got out as it bounced. So let's take a look at Kirkland. So Kirkland, it gapped up, and it was, as you can see here, it's trying to fill this gap, right? So anytime the stock gapped up, bearish, 15-minute, huge dump right here, and then I saw the continuation play. on the 5 minute. So basically here is a good trade that I took. Notice on the 5 minute, SMA is right here. It's sitting right below the SMA. Previous day, the previous candlestick, it closed below that. And then on the 1 minute, it was holding this level here. This is what I saw. It was holding this level, so it went up, came back down, and it was at this level. I knew if it broke this level, it's going to drop, and this is exactly what it did, right? It held this level, bounced around here a bit, went back up to EMA, lost the level, and then it dropped. I took a pretty big size, I think 2,000 shares. It dropped, so I covered, and then on the way back up, I covered the remainder, and then it did a reverso here. So that was Kirkland, and then here's what I did with Oracle. I took a pretty big size on Oracle too. So Oracle gapped up again, and notice if I were to put demarcations around here, this would have been when I took a short would be the high of this band here. So, and again, this gapped up. So my inclination is for it to be a short. So at a 15 minute, made a high, couldn't hold it, and then it was making a new 15-minute low. On the 5 minute, it was trending down. So it hit that high, got rejected, and then it was trending downwards. The reason I took it on the 1 minute is then I saw that these EMAs were about to cross this SMA. So it's been high the whole time. So I took a short 2,000 shares here, and then I kind of expected as the EMAs come down towards the SMA, and I talked about this yesterday too, is it would bounce up a bit. This is exactly what happened, kind of what I expected. It didn't have this huge jump where I would stop out. Instead, it just bounced up a bit, and then the trend continued. So I added to my position another 1,000 shares, and basically watched what happened. So if it went up above the EMAs, I would have exited, and then but it did not. It continued the way I expected it to do, which is to trend downward. So the first one passed, and then it started to drop, and then the second one passed, and then it dropped even further. So 3,000 shares total, covered, and covered a bunch more here because it was holding this level for a while. Anytime it holds a level for a while means it's struggling. So for me, I took out everything except a small percentage. I think that was 500 shares left. And then when it made its way back up, I got all the way out. And then as you can see here now, it's trending back up again. This stock has been strong all day. It's probably going to be strong again. This is just a long retracement of it before it's going to make new highs. As you can see here, it's already recovered all the losses it had. So I am done. Fortunately, this is where I'm proud of myself, even though I had some very, very bad trading. It's horrendous trading on my end to wake up, be kind of still drowsy, fucking take huge positions, which is stupid. I don't even know why, because I was taking small positions because of the spread and all that stuff on this stock. I've been trading this stock all week. To do that is inexcusable, but I stayed calm, and with skill, I recovered. I recovered nicely, and then I ended my day with a profit. So I hate myself for making stupid rookie mistakes in the beginning, but I'm very proud of myself for recovering. So that's my day. I'm going to stop. Yeah, so this is an example of how skills can save you. But I should not have done that in the beginning, because otherwise this would have been a very fruitful day for me.